Welcome back, everyone. JAYBONE here for Smash This Podcast. To my left, your right, Mr. Basil's in the house.
Hello, sir.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you today?
I'm here. I'm hanging in there, bro.
Paul, you're on the wrong show. Says Aloha Trent.
Yeah, that's not. No, I mean he's tan too, but no, that's no. Basil's got that 24/7 sexy tan. He doesn't have to do nothing with him. I'm a little jealous. I'm a little jealous. Party time, Trent Zooberry. Oh my goodness. I'm just a little terrified. I don't want to know who that is. What is up, Paul? Whoopsie's in the house. What is up?
What up?
Twitch thugs. 2 thugs up. Is that how it goes? I don't know. Terrence Sullivan is in here. What is up?
Yo.
Always a good brother.
Always.
And this is hilarious. I noticed this first. I gotta put this up here. Young Bucks. We know those impact checks are no good. That was hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. So before we dive into this, let me grab my notes here because then I actually look like I know what the hell I'm doing. Because I usually don't, I usually don't. Before we dive into this season 3, episode 3 of AEW Dynamite, tell them just briefly, no spoilers, no spoilers here, but tell the folks how the tapings went down in Nashville.
Tapings were fantastic. It was very hectic, very busy. There was a lot going on. If you guys are Impact fans over here, for you Impact fans, you guys are going to see a lot more surprises than what you just saw last night. There's going to be so much that's happening this next month. So
nice.
It'll be very, very good.
All right. And I think some seeds were legit dropped tonight.
Oh yeah, there
honestly.
was definitely some good seeds dropped.
All right, I'm shutting off my Facebook feed because the T&I chat is just all going nuts right now. So I'll get back to them.
There you go.
I do not know if we're doing an AEW Dark after this, like we had said we were, because we assumed there'd be a little more to talk about tonight. But they did drop some really good seeds for this whole AEW Impact Wrestling feud. And there is some things coming up in a few weeks that is even more interesting that I can't wait to see. But let's get into this. So yeah, this is for the AEW Dynamite episode, season 3, episode 3, kicks off. It's somebody's birthday, Basil.
Oh, snap. Technically, we found out it was
3 days ago.
3 days ago.
Yeah, so we're a little late on that, but they celebrated it tonight on AEW Dynamite. And by the way, I am wearing the Brody Lee ECW3 tribute shirt.
There you go.
So if you're digging that, please head over to EC3's website, and all proceeds from that do go straight to Brody Lee's family. And he also did throw in a couple extra things, which was nice. So this is a postcard with the artwork that's on the t-shirt. And
there you go.
This was also thrown in as well. Nice little autograph ski there from EC3. Nice. Yeah. So
good
very
stuff.
excited. I know he's coming back soon. It's just a matter of when. The guy looks way too damn good to just
look at. I got little Maxwell up here now.
Little
Yeah, hold on.
Maxwell.
I'll grab him.
Go get him.
Yeah, we got little Maxwell here.
Oh man, where did you get that at a Walmart or did you order that one?
I got that through a major figure collector.
Really?
Yeah, he hooked it up for me.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Myers hooked it up. So I was asked. I asked Myers if he was able to find me one, and he did, because we live in the Midwest, and AEW anything is impossible to find.
I've looked at I don't know how many Walmarts around
I'm
here.
so sick of looking at Walmarts. Like I got so upset.
Like they don't even have spots on the shelves at the Walmarts around this area.
Oh, see, here everything is empty.
I keep asking them, like there's barely any like WWE figs at Walmarts now. It's ridiculous. Like if you want WWE figs, you got to go to Myers, you got to go to Walgreens, you got to go to Target. Target usually has a pretty decent selection.
Yeah.
In fact, Target is where I got. Is it this one? No, that was Meyer. I got this one at Meyer. Ricochet.
Ah, nice.
Yeah. Still one of my faves, even though he loses every fucking week. Someday he will be treated with the utmost respect in some company. Anyways, get off my soapbox about that. So it is -1's birthday. They're singing happy birthday to him. And Chaos Project comes out. Dr. Luther and Serpentico. And they are just all up in this little kid's face trying to ruin his birthday. Basil, who does that?
That's just rude.
Unbelievable.
That's just absolutely rude to do that.
I'm surprised -1's mama didn't, jump the railing and start throwing shoes.
It's just I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
Some say they just don't like kids, I guess.
No.
And that's pretty much what he said verbatim. I don't like
kids.
So that starts the whole brawl here. They jump right into the match then. So it's Dark Order consisting of Silver, Reynolds, Colt Cabana, and soon to be, they're hoping. So they're hoping. They were pretty confident about it. They were pretty confident that Hangman Adam Page was going to be the newest member of the Dark Order. And they're going up against Jack Evans and Helico, Dr. Luther, and Serpentico. And this one's all over the place. Ton of action. And Dr. Luther ends up eating half the cake because he goes into it.
Everyone was saying he looks stupid.
Yeah, pretty much. Your thoughts on this match?
It was wild. It was very hectic and crazy. I'm sure FTR was not happy with the tag team rules not being enforced. So, but overall, it was a fun match. They worked really well together. And then that's why it was like a punch in the gut. About what happened at the end. What happened afterwards?
I couldn't believe that. They had the streamers. They had it up on the big screen, the big Megatron. He said yes, except he didn't say yes, Basil.
No, sir, he did not.
Hangman Adam Page denied their invite into the Dark Order. And it really kind of just wrecked the mood of the moment.
Yeah, it wasn't that great. It was it had egg on their face instead of cake this time.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's so it's going to be interesting to see what happens next. And if you haven't been watching the Being the Elite segments leading up to this, I can't wait to see what's coming up this Monday, like the aftermath of this.
Oh yeah,
because that's gonna
be good.
That's gonna be a good part of this. So Hangman Adam Page grabs his bottle from, I believe Uno or Stu had his bottle. And he just storms off to the back, kind of waves him off like, I'm out of here. So, yeah, Johnny Hungy, not so hungy anymore.
Johnny Hungy was not happy.
No,
sir.
No. So, now the next segment here, Tony Schiavone is in the ring, and he introduces Sting! And
Stang.
And Stang. Stang is the one that shows up on the Talking Shop-O-Manias. That's Stang. Different Stang. And he also introduces the AEW TNT champion, Darby Allin.
Derby.
And they go out there, and Sting's talking to him, and he's like, look, you had a hell of a match last week. By the way, I want to apologize for not doing the show last week. I was really excited about it. Something kind of took me out of the moment. Did you watch the whole episode? Because I didn't.
Yeah. I watched all of it last week.
To
be fair, you did your thing. What happened came up probably with 20 minutes left in the show.
Well, no. See,
or you messaged me with 20 minutes left in the show.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, that was because stuff.
I mean, I was gonna watch regardless because it was the last episode before Hard to Kill.
Right.
And then Good Brothers were on it.
So, can you just at least talk about the match between Brian Cage and Darby Allin a little?
There was a lot of interference in that match. Cage was dominating. Team Taz came out, and then Sting came out, and there was a baseball bat and all this stuff being used, and then it pretty much set it up for Darby. He got the roll-up pin on Cage. It wasn't a decisive win, which is why they're mad.
Okay.
So,
and I do plan on watching it because I do, love both of these guys, and the fact that I missed it does upset me. But, I'm
surprised you didn't go back to watch it later.
It's been a whole big picture.
No, I get it. No worries. Dude.
I will. It's I gotta be in the mood too because of everything, Yeah, it's one of those things.
No, I get it.
So, but I did, at least for the sake of last week, I did want to at least touch on it for the sake of the audience. So thank you, Basil. So Sting and Darby is out there. They're talking. He wanted to be the first public official person to congratulate Darby on retaining his TNT champion, and he's like, man, there's something about you that reminds me of how did he say that? It made sense when he said it, and I'm not gonna spit it out right.
Take it to the streets. He want to go street style.
Well, that was Team Taz when they came out.
Yeah.
No, I was talking about when Sting was paying him a compliment.
Oh, when he paid.
He was telling Darby, he said, there's something about you that reminds me of me. That's what he said.
Yeah.
What he said. And then, of course, he's interrupted by Team Taz again.
Again.
And he's like, we're from the streets and blah, 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 blah about the streets. He's talking a lot about the streets. And then they cut their feed. And Darby slowly turns around, looks into the camera with his mic, and says, be careful what you wish for. So I have a feeling we're going to have a Team Taz versus Team Darby street fight.
Yes,
coming
sir.
very soon. Do you think it will involve the Stinger?
I would assume so at this point. Like, I wouldn't see why not.
It just seems like if they are going to go this direction, that they would put Sting in that kind of match. That worries me.
Well, I think they put him in that kind of match because he won't have to actually take actual bumps. Most likely. Because if it's a street fight, you can just do a bunch of shots to each other.
It's cinematic. Depending on where they place it or where it starts.
And he also doesn't have. We know he won't be doing any Sammy Guevara bumps or Matt Hardy bumps.
Oh dear God.
Yeah, I don't think we have to worry about that.
Yeah, I mean Sting's been around long enough. You figure he's intelligent enough at this point in his career. He's not going to do anything that's going to put him over the edge.
No.
You at least hope not.
I really hope not.
Yeah. God, Sting. I mean, we love you, but geez,
Please don't die.
Please don't die, Sting.
Please, sir. Please.
So, all right. So we got to wait and see what happens with that. I'm sure that's going to be another something that they're going to build to the next pay-per-view coming up down the road.
Revolution.
Oh.
Revolution is next month.
That would make sense. There we go. February, whatever it is.
I think it's like 10th or something like that. Or no, not 10th. Oh, man.
Middle of the month-ish.
Hold on. It is
I know it's
February 27th.
Oh, then it's at the end of the month.
It's at the end of the month, yeah. Interesting.
Almost leap year day.
Well, it was on leap year last year. It was February 29th last year.
That is funny. So, yeah, I'll be looking forward to that and just praying that Stang don't die. All right, so next we got the Young Bucks. They get invited to the beach house down at Kenny Omega's place. And Alex is there to get the scoop, apparently.
I mean, why? I mean, why was Alex there?
He's always getting the scoop with Kenny Omega.
It just doesn't make sense that Marvez followed the Young Bucks to Omega's house.
It was they're like, why are you here?
Why? Like, it made no. They were like, why? What are you doing here, buddy? What are you doing here, buddy?
Here? What's happening?
What are you doing, buddy?
The kayfabe camera.
The kayfabe camera.
So the Young Bucks go up to the door. They are met by Michael Nakazawa. Which is funny because it almost feels like he's now. I'm really dating myself here. They like the old Pink Panther films when the guy was always hiding in Peter Sellers' place.
Oh God.
And waiting to attack him. That's what it instantly reminded me of. I was like, oh, he's the one that lives with Kenny Omega, and when Kenny Omega comes home, he's ready to attack.
He's on the prowl.
He is. He's always keeping Kenny one step ahead of himself.
One step ahead.
I don't know. So Don Callis, so he winds him all the way through his palatial estate.
He did.
To be met by a lovely oil painting of a half-naked Kenny Omega and a half-naked Don Callis. Oh my!
I gotta say something here. When I took pictures of Kenny Omega this weekend, I did not know. You know what? No, that's a shoot. That's how Don and Kenny look. That's exactly how Don looks. Don told me that he's on a workout regimen.
Really?
And, oh, yeah. He told me he's on a very good workout regimen. And I think it. You know what? He's been eating his Wheaties, pumping that iron. You know what I mean? Like, it's just Don Callis. He's the invisible hand with the 8-pack.
So that 8-pack is not invisible.
No, that 8-pack is definitely not invisible. It was busting through the seams of his shirt.
Hand. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not none of that.
Good to know.
And those tans, brother. That was brother level 15 tan right there.
That was one shade below what James Storm was last night. I just gotta say, James.
No. That was one shade higher than Luke Gallows' tan at Hard to Kill.
Oh dear God. Yeah, he was pretty tan. So they're talking to Don Callis, and he starts busting out these checks. You know, saying that, like, well, you guys are good friends of his, but I'm family. I'm longtime family of his. So basically writing out checks, and he's trying to just pay them off so that they stay away from him. Is that what I gather here?
It seemed like he was like, okay, guys, your time here is done. It was very interesting.
He paying them to stay away, telling them that Kenny does not need them around anymore.
No, it was like he was like almost demeaning the fact that they've been friends for 12 years. He just
12 long years.
He just kind of like downplayed it.
Just rude.
Very rude.
Just unbelievable. So the Young Bucks, realizing what's happening here, they get very upset. And, well, just as, Alex Marvez starts to get the scoop, he's shooed away by Don, and, Michael Nakazawa takes him away to the dungeon, which is hilarious. It's like, oh, no, it's just a workout room. Don't worry, just a workout room. And, they set the camera down, and the camera gets about the 95% of the goings on there. So he tries to cut them a check. And, the Bucks just, it looks like they roughed him up off of camera.
Yeah. You heard him scream.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, don't touch me, or whatever he said, yeah.
Yeah, it was like, yeah, no, and then, and then just gone.
End scene.
End scene.
End scene. And we find out later how bad they roughed him up. They roughed him up pretty damn good.
Oh, yeah.
So then we go to the Pretty. Now I haven't watched AEW Dark in a while. I watch segments, I watch matches here and there, but I never watch a full show. I was not aware that Peter Avalon was now called Pretty.
Yeah, that happened after him and Cutler.
Cutler. Brandon, yeah.
Yeah. After him and Cutler split up. So, and then, they both started winning on their own.
Man.
And then he doesn't want his face to be touched. That's the gimmick.
Oh, okay. So that's why that ending happened.
That's why the ending.
Because that was very.
He doesn't
weird.
want us. He does not want his face to be touched.
Okay, so to talk about this match between Cody and Pretty Peter Avalon.
Well, it was almost from the get go. We had Jade come out and pretty much distract Cody, and it seemed like it was going to be a quick win for Peter because he hit him with the low blow, and I was like, oh, cool, he's going to do the roll up, and it'll be a nice win for him. But it ended up being a long match, and I don't know, I feel like a spot, like that type of spot that early in the match kind of loses its meaning because I feel like if you wanted to build up Peter, you could have. Like, I get it, it's to push the Jade storyline, but if you're gonna have Cody go over, it's like a weird conflict of things. But I don't know if it seemed like it was more to prolong that storyline than to build up Avalon.
Yeah, it was just really strange. And I realize there is a bigger picture with Shaq. But now I was not privy to what happened. See, I missed part of the episode where Shaq got the drink thrown at him from Brandy. I don't even know what he said, but apparently one of the segments for next week is Cody responds to Shaq's comments.
Okay.
So, yeah, Cody gets the win here. And I actually enjoyed the match. I mean, minus the slight confusion on my part, just trying to be like, why is Jade out there? Oh yeah, that's right. There's a Shaq thing still happening.
Yeah.
Okay. And we can't involve pregnant Brandy. That's out of the picture.
Yeah.
I'm sure that would have been part of it, but I'm sure that's not happening.
Yeah, I don't think pregnant Brandy should be allowed anywhere near a wrestling ring.
No, just for safety's sake, and it's just it's smart. And wow, I was not aware of this, but after they said this, I saw it. They said Cody has put on 19 pounds the last, what they say, month or something?
It was a good amount of time. It was no, not the month this year. This past year.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah, that's 19 pounds in a month. Jesus Christ.
I was like, wow, he's lots of steak.
Steak.
Lots of steak.
Lots of steak.
Steak and weights. Oh no, that's another guy, another gimmick. Sorry. Oh yeah. All right.
Oh yeah.
Wisconsin, I love them. Still should have that briefcase. Anyways, so there's a confrontation between Jurassic Express, FTR. Jungle Boy challenges Dax. So that's also happening next week. Yes, next week. So can't wait to see that one. They're already calling that match of the week next week.
It's gonna be pretty wild.
It certainly has potential.
Yeah.
One half of two upcoming tag teams in the company. All right.
Yeah, it should definitely be good. So.
Oh yeah.
Then we get John Moxley versus it was Nick Camarado. Dude, this guy has a good look.
I love this guy.
This guy has a really good look to him. I liked him.
I love him for all the wrong reasons, though.
You like him because he's hairy.
It resembles me in other parts that... Never mind. He resembles me a lot.
That's so funny.
No, but I saw Nick. I watched a little...
Oh, shit. Trent's in the chat.
Oh, Trent.
Thick.
Basil cooks a mean steak. Oh,
I do.
Do you?
Have you not paid attention to my social media at all, sir?
I try to ignore social media.
I know, but I post wrestling and steak on mine.
Okay, all right. I do that once in a while. Only it's usually everything but steak as far as like grilling. But
it's wrestling and steak.
It's too cold to grill right now.
Yeah,
and I know that goes against a lot of grillers out there from Wisconsin. So I apologize, but no, I am not built for this cold. No,
sir, I can cook steak in a pan, and it looks fantastic. And it's perfectly medium rare.
You're not talking about a little George Foreman something.
Ew, how dare you? I'm talking about like cast iron.
Oh,
Yeah, George Foreman. I actually like my meat to have flavor and not be bone dry.
okay. All right. Gotcha.
George Foreman.
I
Those things
gotcha.
don't even exist in my house. I haven't had a George Foreman since I was like 16. It's when I actually like cared about what I ate. Now
Trent
I'm just
says,
like extra fat. Party time.
Trent says he is here to confront Zach Bonifer, aka Party Time Trent Zuberi, in the chat. I'm gonna stay out of this. I don't know who's running what socials. But I am very entertained by all the stuff here. It cracks me up. Just the fact that there's multiple accounts doing really weird things to their profile pics for our entertainment is
that's
crazy.
it's I mean, I prefer never to see Trent's face on Katie Forbes' body ever again.
Yeah, and then unfortunately it's here. It's crazy. Yeah. Or you could see, my face, or no, that's actually is that my face or is that is that Bison or is that my face? It's too small to tell. But yeah, that's my face right above ODB's boobs. That's
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's our audience, I swear.
Don't blame the whole audience. It's just Zach.
It's just Zach.
It's just Zach.
Yeah, but there's a trickle effect that just like other people start doing stuff and they start talking about Trent's marriage and all sorts of crazy shit. It's
crazy. Wait, there's more. Trent was saying.
So all right.
Yeah, we can make this go longer than Trent's marriage.
Right. All right. So I watched a little bit of AEW Dark before Impact Wrestling yesterday, and I noticed part of a match with Nick Camarado, and I apologize, I don't remember who he was facing, but damn. Oh, he was facing Sky, I think.
Sky. You're talking about on Dark.
Yeah, on Dark.
I was Nick was facing facing Mox.
We're getting to that. But I was really impressed with, like, I had never seen this guy before. Usually when people show up on AEW Dark, you would at least heard of him or seen him before. This is a guy who's in Dustin Rhodes' brand new wrestling dojo school, whatever you would call it.
So he's from Dustin's school. Okay.
He is.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and there's actually several people on the roster that are a part of his school. It's his first class. So it's really cool to see their history, them coming up in the company, their progress. That's the word I was looking for. Their progress.
Yeah, the progress of them.
And the fact that this guy was facing Mox, I was like, oh, this is either going to be really good or this is going to be over in 2 seconds. And I was really hoping that it wasn't going to be a squish.
I'm so glad it wasn't a squash match.
It wasn't.
This is, and if you're someone with zero name, I'm talking about like nobody ever on TV, not even known on the indies, this is a solid way to bring someone in, to be honest. I mean,
crazy.
You just put him up against arguably the number one, number two guy in the company. I mean, technically number two. I mean, Omega's number one, of course, because he's a champion, but I mean,
still a top guy.
Mox was champion for pretty much all of 2020 here.
Yes.
And the guy looked like $1 million.
Yeah.
Like, and I was fully expecting it to be a squash match. It's like, oh yeah, let's just make the big man look like he is, like the David and Goliath thing. That's what I was completely expecting, but we got a good match out of it.
But they went nose to nose and just slugged it out. Yep. And granted, Mox did have a majority of the offense. The point here, match
John Moxley.
It's John Moxley
against a no-name.
The other guy sold great. He really did. I mean, there is a thing about that. There really is. It's like if you look at this guy and he's not just flopping all over the place like he's just like a fish out of water.
Yeah.
No, he looked like he was. They was part of the match. He didn't just lay there and take it. So this was really good to see. So I'm really excited to see more of Nick Camarado, and and Mox takes him out. I don't know, what was it, 5-minute match, give or take a little, whatever,
Yeah,
not
just
super
about.
long, but long enough to like really for people to get eyes on Nick. So that was cool. So Mox takes him out with a sleeper, and then he's up on the rope pointing at the camera, getting the crowd excited. They're cheering for him, and he gets some mic time. Oh, does he get some mic time?
Oh, does he get that mic time? He brought up Impact. He didn't care. He was just like, I want Omega. I don't care. Give me Omega.
Yeah, and he basically said, I don't care if all of Nashville comes after me.
Pretty much.
So that's a pretty big excuse me, that's a pretty big open challenge there from Mox directed at Impact Wrestling.
Yeah. So, I mean, give me Mox. Man, do you know who I want? Give me Mox versus Eddie Edwards. Mox versus Eddie Edwards.
That is one that I've seen. His name brought up a lot. Me personally, give me Sammy.
Yeah. Oh, Mox versus Sammy. Yeah.
Give me Mox versus Sammy in a cage somewhere. I don't care where. I don't care if they have to like open up a cage in some pet store somewhere. I want Mox and Sammy in a cage.
Yeah.
The pet store might not work. Sorry. But so yeah, that certainly plants some significant seeds there for the future. And I know Impact fans, and I know the ones that are watching me around it right now, I know we were waiting for a little bit more, but we know how this has gone. And a lot of it has been on one side of the fence, as we saw last night on Impact Wrestling. And we're waiting for it to come over. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
It's absolutely going to happen because they're dropping way too many things now for it not to happen. The fact that Tony even showed up with Jerry Lynn last night in Impact Wrestling.
Oh, hey, I gotta show you something.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Let me pull it up right here real quick.
Okay. Are you sending something to me?
Yeah. I'm gonna send it to you right now.
Through
Facebook. It's a picture.
I'll send it to you through Facebook. Will open up my Facebook because I had it. Okay.
Right there. Just open up the whole image and just. I mean, yesterday's Impact with Tony Khan being there.
Yes.
It got everybody watching this, guys, and I mean everybody. And.
So it looks like somebody was pretty distracted.
Very distracted.
It wasn't paying much attention to why this guy should have been paying attention to other things. Obviously,
he took off the famous mittens to make sure he can see this because he must have saw the YouTube clip and was just like,
wow. That's kind of wild. Wow. So Bernie Sanders is an Impact fan. Interesting.
Bernie Sanders, yeah. He saw Tony Khan. He saw Jerry Lynn. He's like, Jerry's my boy. And then he saw Matt Hardy. He's like, Bernie's like, Jerry's my boy.
He saw Big Money Matt.
And he saw Big Money Matt. He's like, yo, this is how you get the casuals.
That's great. I like that. Oh my goodness. That's too good. So wow, I wonder if we're gonna get Bernie Sanders in the Impact Zone anytime soon. What do you
ever see that? You see that footage of Bernie, or that picture? It's like Bernie's running down the ramp at Raw with the steel chair to take out Donald Trump.
Oh God, yeah, I've seen that before. Yeah, I'm here with the chair. I'm here to cash in my.
Let's go.
Let's go. So yeah, big things coming down the road for Mox. And light up the chat. Let me know. And there's no wrong answers here, but let me know who you want Mox to face from Impact Wrestling, or what do you think's going to happen? So, all right. So next, so they make it official. There's a confrontation, excuse me, but Lance Archer is going to take on Eddie Kingston. Is that next? That's next week. So, and even Jake's telling Eddie Kingston to bite me. Man, the guy has no fear. No fear.
No fear whatsoever. How
excited are you to finally see Lance Archer versus Eddie Kingston?
Long overdue, and I'm very, very excited.
Yeah, it's long overdue. So, yeah, CM Chris here says, Mox versus Sammy. Yes, effing please. So, yes. There you go. Oh, here's my favorite nephew, Paul Nelson. Mox versus Moose.
Ooh. I mean, we saw Moose step up big time this past weekend, guys. Like,
everybody's talking about Moose. I say this with a little bit of hey, and a little bit of comedy with it too. So everyone just take this with a grain of salt. Even Meltzer and Alvarez were putting over Moose like crazy.
Bell's boy, Mox versus Josh Alexander. Yes.
Oh.
To be fair, you can put Josh Alexander up against anybody, and it's an awesome match because Josh Alexander, right now, in my honest opinion, is the best pound-for-pound wrestler in Impact Wrestling currently.
Yeah.
You just can't match his intensity in the ring. Like, he's so good. He's so smooth. That match with Myers was just, fantastic.
What?
Chef's kiss on that.
Chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss on that match, man. That's a shame it was just on the pre-show. But what's good about it being on the pre-show is it's free for everyone to view.
Yeah, everyone can go check it out.
Everyone can go see it.
It was very good.
I shouldn't say it's a shame to be on the pre-show because pre-shows are meant to be there to sell people on the pay-per-view. So if you see a solid match like that, and you're just like, wait, this is like a sign of things to come, maybe they'll buy the pay-per-view, and that's the whole point of the pre-shows. It's to get those last-minute buyers. Yeah. And like I said, you have the widest audience with the pre-show.
Yeah, and like I said, they're there to set the bar.
Yep.
With guys for someone who's hungry, like Brian Myers
or Johnny Hungy.
He's
Johnny Hungy.
Dude, he just does such bizarre stuff. All sorts of goofy shit. I love that guy. Unbelievable. But anyways, all right, back to AEW. We already put over Hard to Kill enough on the TNI show. You guys want to watch the review? It's up on the channel. Has some great numbers. Keep watching it. We love it. Thank you.
There you go.
All right, so Lance Archer versus Eddie Kingston next week. Now, Don Callis is in the locker room waiting for Kenny Omega to show up. And Don Callis is he's trying to hide a very significant black eye that's taking up about 3/4 of his face.
I don't think Don was really trying to hide it.
Well, I mean, he had the shades on.
That bruise went way beyond his eyes.
Let me rephrase that. He was trying to play it off. He was trying to calm Kenny down and not get Kenny upset. Like, hey, don't worry about it. It's just don't. But Kenny is furious that the Young Bucks did this to him. They roughed him up, and this is not going to be over. This is gonna grow. What did you think of that black eye, Basil?
It seems like that looks like it kind of looked like a foot to the face, a little super kick.
Oh,
Right there, a little super kick. So,
are you saying that they had a super kick party and it was a party of one, and that one was Don Callis?
super kick party. Super kick party. Yeah. Here you go. You can do from the other side. You can get it from the other side. No, other way.
There we go. There. I'm not gonna try to kick my camera though, because that would
No, I'm not gonna. I won't do it.
Don't do it.
But we will smash. We do smash here.
We smash.
We smash.
We smash it up. So yeah, Kenny's furious at this. Not happy about the black guy on Don Callis. So this is heating up to something. Now we've got Private Party and Matt Hardy versus Matt Sydal and Top Flight.
Yes, sir.
They do mention the fact that, and this is hard to swallow, that Private Party are now the #1 contenders to the Impact Wrestling Tag Team Championships, held by the Good Brothers.
Yep. So,
what world of wrestling are we living in right now?
Brother, I don't know. Like, shit.
So Matt Hardy's been preaching something to Private Party lately. You win by any means necessary.
Yes, sir.
And they got the win here. Tell them how they got the win, Basil.
Man, it was just it was a lot of cheating, man. It was a lot. It was whatchamacallit. I'm trying to remember what happened at the end, but it was a chair shot, and then and then it was crazy, and then there was 450, and then 1, 2, 3, and then we're all crying because I don't like Top Flight losing like that.
Well, that chair shot.
That chair shot.
That chair shot, the one half of Top Flight. I apologize. I don't remember which one half it was.
Dante.
Dante took the chair.
Dante's the younger one. Dante, light-skinned one. Darius is the darker skinned one. That's Airwolf, formerly Airwolf.
Okay.
Dante is formerly Angel Dorado.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, chair shot, and then Mark Quinn, I believe, hit his finisher on him.
Yeah, 450.
And the chair shot obviously done while the ref wasn't looking.
Yep.
Matt, very proud of his boys as they beat Top Flight and Matt Sydal 1, 2, 3. And then they just waste the other half of Top Flight and Matt Sydal and just leave them just dead in the ring.
Just completely just destroyed.
Man. And it's Matt's quite the influencer on these young guys.
Yes, he is.
Turning them heels. Unbelievable.
Yep.
Crazy. Let's see. Next, we got MJF talking to Inner Circle in the back and just trying to give a goodwill talk to everyone, saying, hey, good luck to everyone. And someone's not having it. Sammy ain't having it.
Sammy definitely is not on board with all this. I don't blame him.
No.
I don't. No. Little Maxwell over here. Uh, he's
little MJF.
little Maxwell over here. This is we're gonna hey, look at that. We got little Maxwell chilling here. That's because now we got Max in the show. So, little Max, you got anything to say for yourself? He's apparently quiet right now. He's trying to.
He's probably just showing you one of these right here.
Yeah.
giving you that ring pinky.
That ring pinky.
That ring pinky.
That's in the chase. Pinky. The one with the dynamite ring is the chase. It's like 1 of 1,000, and Myers and Cardona opened it up on the show yesterday.
Really?
They let it breathe. They live by that motto. They live by the let it breathe motto.
It's crazy.
I know. I don't think they care.
It's
Can you imagine how many boxes they have? Can you imagine how many boxes of non-open figures they have?
Yeah. Like already? I have a ton of unopened figures that span the last almost 20 years.
Yeah.
And sometimes I look at them and I'm like, and what if I just displayed them all together like I see other people do?
Yeah.
But then there's no retail value. If you want to sell them someday, we got to sell them for $1 on eBay. Oh, it's a rare one. Get $2. Ooh.
Something like that.
And I've been looking at eBay, and people are just price gouging those AEW figures.
Oh, dude, it's ridiculous.
It makes me sick. I'm like, oh, there's a Mox. Oh, they're only charging $750 for it. I'm like, you fucking crazy.
The price gouging is insane. What they do.
Like, and I'm looking more at like if you're charging like between 20 to 30 some bucks, with or without shipping. At least, okay, yeah, they're making $1 on it. But that's at least a little more reasonable because they know the demand is out there.
This is true.
But man, it just sucks because it's like as soon as you hear they're up for order, they're gone.
Yeah.
I think there's one figure left from Series 3, and that's Orange Cassidy.
Wild.
Speaking of Orange Cassidy, I was going to bring this up last week. He was on the cover. The show just didn't happen. He was on my cover, and I was going to congratulate him because PWI declared him most popular wrestler.
Well, it wasn't PWI that declared him.
I thought it was.
It was voted. It was voted by the fans.
Oh well, but he's on the cover of the next one, and
yeah,
and that's going to hit shelves soon.
Yep.
I got mine. Tag team one. Look at that.
Look at that. Look at that.
It's gorgeous.
Look at that.
Right there.
Right there.
Basil shot right there.
Right there.
Too sweet. Basil shot made the cover.
That's too sweet. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.
So congrats to Orange Cassidy for the fans winning him most. Is it most popular?
Most popular wrestler of the year, yes.
Is it? Okay. All right. So the awards one is coming out, and it's going to be distributed soon. I think the editor was just on YouTube recently. You guys just interviewed him too.
Oh yeah, Kevin.
On the BSB show.
Yeah, yes, we did a few weeks back.
Very cool. You guys should go check that out. Go look up the Backstage Boys podcast. So yeah, congrats to Orange Cassidy. Now he's out there for the next one. There's not the next one. Excuse me. He was out there for the next one. Because it was Layla Hirsch versus Penelope Ford. Yep. Penelope Ford had the whole entourage of Miro, Kip Sapien, and Butler Charles Taylor. I almost wrote down sexy Charles Taylor, but that just does not roll
Charles Taylor.
Sexy Charles Taylor just does not roll off the tongue. So it's Butler. Chucky T. Man, poor guy. So, but at least it's not a very long time that he has to be Miro's butler or young boy or whatever you want to call it. It's up until the wedding, apparently.
Yeah.
Which is coming at beach break. Beach break? Is it beach break or is it beach party?
Beach break.
Beach break in 2 weeks.
Beach break in 2 weeks, sir.
AEW beach break. Can't wait. Get my sunscreen. Oh, wait, no, I'm not going to go. Anyways. So, your thoughts on Layla Hirsch versus Penelope Ford?
I thought it was a great match. Overall, I thought it was a good match. I like seeing Penelope shine. I think she deserves more of these type of moments where she is shining. And in these type of matches, I feel like they use her as a fill-in, and they should use her more predominantly. I think she's been getting better. She's vastly improved since last year.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, she even had that match with Shida, which was pretty good.
Yeah, very good.
Now, I want to hear your honest opinion on Layla Hirsch. She's 4'11". What do you think?
I love Layla. Layla Hirsch is freaking phenomenal.
Yeah, she's amazing for her height, her athleticism, and her strength.
Her athleticism is so good. Like, I don't know if she can cut a solid promo. That might be the only thing holding her back, but she can go in the ring. She can go.
Oh yeah.
So I just want to continue to see her grow. So I like that she's been getting opportunities. I'm kind of glad it wasn't against Nyla. I feel like the match would have been very different.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that we got to see both of them shine.
Well, Nyla had to quarantine, from what I heard.
Yeah, because she had direct contact with someone who had COVID exposure.
Yeah.
Like tested positive for COVID or something like that.
Something, yeah. So, well, that's responsible, on her part to do that. Whether she ends up, we hope she doesn't contract it, but hopefully, she stays well. Yeah, but most of these guys are pretty smart about doing that.
Yeah.
So Penelope Ford comes off here with the win, and then they get Layla Hirsch out of the ring. Miro kicks her out, like, be gone, and brings in Butler Charles Taylor. And he's like, all right, you look right at Orange Cassidy. He's sitting right out there, and I'm going to give you the mic, and you tell him that I am your best friend now. He's like, come on, you can do it. And he tells Orange Cassidy that Miro is his best friend. And that one hurts.
That even hurt Orange Cassidy. Damn it, these freaking hiccups. They have been kicking my ass all day today.
What did little MJF do to you?
I don't know.
Did he slip something in your...
No, I've had this. It's been since like 2:00. It's been on and off all day today.
You got to hold your breath for 30 seconds and swallow 3 times during that 30 seconds. That's the trick. And if that doesn't work...
I've done every trick in the book today. I've literally Googled. Everything because my normal trick didn't work today.
Oh. What's your normal trick for trying to get rid of them?
Drink water. You stand up, you bend over, and then you slowly get back up, and you swallow the water, and it makes it go away. But today, I don't know what's going on.
Wow. Something. All right. Well, we continue. So now this is crazy. This is just getting even more crazy. The Good Brothers and Kenny Omega, the Bullet Club, are attacking Pentagon. just destroying him in the backstage area.
Yep.
Kind of random?
I don't think it's random, and let me explain why.
Okay.
I think because remember when Kenny saw Don earlier in the show.
Okay.
Don never said who attacked him.
I could have sworn he mentioned the Young Bucks.
Did he say the Young Bucks?
I'm pretty sure he verbally said Matt and Nick.
Hold on. Let me see.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, he does. He does mention Matt and Nick. Never mind. Then my theory is out the window.
Okay. Because I mean, if it's just them throwing their weight around because they're the Biz Cliz.
Yeah, I think that's just them. I thought originally that Callis said that it was the Lucha Brothers that attacked him.
Oh no.
But now that's out the window because I must have missed that. I missed that part.
So I think they're just throwing their weight around, and it's I think it also stems off of Kenny Omega beat Phoenix. There's that part in that too, So it's just keeping everybody at bay, like keeping them down. Don't want to have anybody gain any momentum on Kenny right now. Then we got the main event, the Inner Circle Tag Team Challenge. We've got MJF with Jericho, Santana and Ortiz. Still two of my favorites.
Can we talk about how Mikey did that mashup of Jericho's theme and MJF's theme? I was like, why is MJF's theme like going
sped up?
It felt really sped up. Fucking A. Hold on, give me a minute.
Go ahead, dude. Poor Basil. My wife gets them pretty bad once in a while too. But yeah, you gotta you hold your breath for 30 seconds, and then during that 30 seconds, you swallow 3 times, 10-second intervals, and that usually gets rid of them. Poor Basil. All right. So it's like somebody scared the shit out of Basil. That'll do it. No. So, Inner Circle Tag Team Challenge, MJF and Jericho versus Santana and Ortiz versus Sammy Guevara and Hager. Which is funny because then there's a little side screen thing where Sammy Hagar is like, hey, I just want to give a shout out to my new favorite AEW tag team, Sammy Guevara and Jack Hager. And it's like, oh, you knew that had to be coming because it was out there, so it just had to happen. So, oh man, hey, Core Dreams is in here. What's up, man? How you doing? I'm good. Yeah, so this was a ton of action. I think the star of this one, honestly, was a combination of Sammy and Jack. I wish Jack was in there more, but I understand why his action in the ring is limited because he's also an MMA fighter. So he doesn't want to injure himself while training and whatnot. Uh-oh, he was back for a second. What's he doing? You okay?
I hope so.
Okay.
I haven't hiccuped in a minute now.
Okay. All right. That's
so good. We'll see.
All right. So your thoughts on the 3-way dance between these 3 tag teams? The Inner Circle.
Man, like there was just so much. It was weird. I didn't like it. Like, I didn't like it in the sense of I didn't like the Inner Circle fighting. Oh,
see, this just builds up the tension even more. And I've been waiting. I've been waiting for a chance to Sammy to really get some shots in. And did he?
Oh, he took advantage.
Oh man, he really did here. So good to see. I was just telling the audience here that he shined. I think Jack also shined.
I like the Sammy Hager thing.
Yes, I did mention that. That was
Okay.
hilarious. Yeah, just, my new favorite AEW tag team, Sammy Hagar. They need to make a shirt. There's some kind of shirt to represent that. That's like get Sammy Hagar's permission or something. They need to do something because man, I will buy that shirt because I love Sammy. I don't have any Sammy merch, but that'll really give me an excuse to buy some Sammy Guevara merch.
Yeah.
Love Sammy. Big fan of his. He's probably one of my favorites in this brand still. So.
Hey.
Shoot, what?
No hiccups.
Hey, good.
Watch,
good.
I just jinxed myself.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say that if it didn't work, I was going to try to scare you by telling you I'm pregnant or something.
Is Trent the fathered?
Don't tell Tracy. But anyways, romance.
It's actually Kyle.
It's dear God, that little bastard.
Baby's gonna come out smoking cigarettes,
drinking 40s.
No, I did my the bend over trick.
Okay.
It took 2 times, but I got it to work.
Good. For anybody coming in right now, it's probably a lot of people scratching their heads.
I don't know why you're coming in at 107 on the pod. We're at the tail end. Why are you joining right now?
Wait, he's doing a bend over what?
The bend over.
You got to hit the rewind button, folks. You got to hit the rewind,
brother.
All right, so MJF Jericho get the win. So yeah, I mean, I can't think of this group lasting much longer. Honestly, it's time.
Yeah,
it's time to bust them up.
It's imploding. It's imploding super fast.
Yeah, especially when you've got the longest lasting team of this whole group that's had a significant history in wrestling, like Santana and Ortiz. It's like, all right, it's time.
Yeah, I agree.
It's time for these kids to shine. Away from everyone. I'm not saying leave AEW. I'm not saying that because I still think they're in a good place. I just want some more shine on them because there just hasn't been enough lately. But it's been a tumultuous year too. Stuff's happened to everyone. I know Santana had some personal things going on in his life. He probably was a little banged up too. I noticed he had some of those like spots on his back where they do the stone therapy thing, so that tells me maybe there's something going on with him again. I don't know. So
possibly,
maybe. So, but yeah, can't wait to see the fallout from this. It's going to be cuckoo. So next week, crazy stuff. Lance Archer versus Eddie Kingston. Cody Rhodes responding to Shaq. Dax Harwood versus Jungle Boy. And the Young Bucks and the Good Bros versus the Dark Order. Wow.
What I want to know, how is that team gonna be a team right now?
Oh, I don't think that's going to go very well.
That's going to implode in the first 30 seconds.
Yeah, I don't see this lasting the whole match. I really don't. I mean, brutal. Don Callis is very intimidating, and he has a way of smoothing things over once in a while. Not all the time. Like, he couldn't even settle down Moose that hard to kill. He was like, oh, shit. But, so yeah, that's going to be the main event next week. That's going to be nuts. I can't wait to see that. Then we get some announcements for Beach Break. We're going to have Thunder Rosa versus Britt Baker.
Can't wait to see this match is happening.
Yeah, absolutely. Nice little build up for that.
Yeah.
And I know they mentioned something else, and then the main event. Hold on to your butts, folks. the Bullet Club versus Moxley, Pentagon, and Phoenix. Good Brothers and Kenny Omega versus Mox, Pentagon, and Phoenix.
Wild.
Jeez Louise.
Wild.
Unbelievable.
Oh.
Just shut up and take my money. and that's a free one too. It's unbelievable. But I mean, that's good. That's a good wrestling show. You gotta throw good stuff on TV. You can't save everything for the pay-per-views.
Yeah.
Because
I'm going for Thunder Rosa on this one though.
Yeah.
I'm a big Thunder Rosa fan.
Oh, I've loved Thunder Rosa ever since Lucha Underground.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She's always been fantastic.
She's totally proved herself, skills wise, and she's great with her fans. So yeah, absolutely. I think the NWA AEW crossover is there, but I'm really hoping she just ends up in AEW. They really need some more women like her,
Agreed.
So, any last thoughts about this episode before we?
No, it was a good episode. It seems like the Impact integration will be getting more and more. I mean, right now, we have Don and the Good Brothers over, and then Mox discussed Impact for the first time.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting. So.
Yeah.
Did we skip the women's eliminator? What are you talking about?
Oh, they mentioned
the tournament.
They did announce a women's. So they know they announced something else. Thank you, Critical Sting. Yeah.
Put some knockout talent in there.
Oh.
Y'all really want to test out and see who the best women in wrestling are? Put some knockout talent in there. Then we have a real tournament. Yeah.
So that's is that coming up next week, or is that in a few weeks?
The knockout tournament. Let me just double check real quick.
Yeah.
It is. It says coming soon. It doesn't have it. It doesn't have.
Oh, they said coming soon. That's right.
Yeah. It says coming soon. No date just yet.
So they'll probably break that down over the course of several episodes, and then have like a final at a pay-per-view or something.
Yeah.
So all right. Well, thank you, Basil, for joining me on this. That is this week's review of AEW Dynamite Season 3, Episode 3. Things are heating up, and I'm digging all the feuds. Some of them are more exciting than others. Like, I'm not too excited about the whole Shaq Cody thing, but I am very curious to see where it's gonna go.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that yet, but we'll see.
We'll see what happens. We'll see. I mean, I trust this brand. They've been pretty good with surprises and storytelling. Not perfect, but decent enough to keep me on, as a fan for the last 2+ years. So
yeah, for sure.
So Global War says, isn't there a pay-per-view in February? Yes, that's the Revolution, right?
Revolution is February 27th. That's a Saturday.
Yes. So yeah, there you go. Save up for that one. It's gonna be big.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be Bullet Clubs all over the place. People infiltrating from everywhere.
From
everywhere. AAA, New Japan, Impact, everywhere.
Everywhere.
That's right. Oh, that's happening. That's happening someday. I'm telling you. It's absolutely going to freaking happen. All right. So as we get out of here, you know what we do? We smash that like button. We smash that sub button. We ring that bell for notifications. Why? So that you know when more of my content hits your screen. I'm screwing up my gimmick.
Damn, brother.
Damn.
Damn.
That's not too sweet. All right.
No.
Good night, folks.
Bye.